Not unlike other times she used the fragrance, an air of sexuality, allure, beauty, power, all oozed from her. For Emily, shopping was an event. Emily didn't take any notice of how the perfume affected Amelia. Truth be told, she never paid special attention to the way it affected her or the people around her. One could say that she was very potent when she wore the fragrance. After Emily found the perfect fragrance for Barbara, their shopping adventure ended. Emily, the protector, and Amelia, they departed for Barbara's place, and the road trip was well on its way. Having traveled halfway to Barbara's place, the crew stopped for an in-store treat and planned to bring Barbara a frozen treat as well. The three were promptly seated. Emily knew what she wanted, but Amelia, she took some time to look over the photos and description before choosing. Amelia turned out to be quite decisive, and she chose the Caribbean baby. It was a mango, banana, and pineapple flavored treat. After placing the order, they received their sugar babies in record time. Emily had her Heavenly Desire, and Amelia had her Caribbean baby. Amelia meticulously licked every bit of flavor from each spoonful of goodness. Mom, I've just decided what I want every day. Emily could not fight back her hearty laugh. She found the statement especially hilarious. It is good, honey. Better than good, in fact. Let me taste yours. With a smile on her face, she responded, Emily tasted it. It was amazing. I've raised a reasonable daughter. Tell me why, in a 2-minute or less open and legal argument, why we should drive 110 miles each way every day for ice cream. Eager to take the challenge, Amelia started talking. Okay, first, I've been a good girl this year in school, right? Second, after a meal, we should have a mouth party to finish off food. It's like a party every day, right? Next, my sugar baby is super healthy. I can taste all the fruit flavors. Fourth, and finally, a noticeably different yet familiar voice started to speak. The message was completely off topic of ice cream. Amelia was oblivious and continued to talk. Two very powerful yellow eyes. They seek to take your life in a dreadful manner. They will have your final breath unless you ready yourself and right the playing field. The room and its events were moving forward with no notice given by other patrons in the diner. Other than Emily, only the protector saw and heard what was happening. My dear, you've shown yourself to me in my greatest vulnerabilities and blossoming strength. I trust you. What is my threat? What must I do to level the field and ready myself? First, return my sight. It is so. No power greater than the hate in my heart, of which no power can withstand its force. Do restore that which was taken from you now. Unclothe his eyes. Remove the curse. Remove the source. For the first time in what seemed like ages, he had sight. He did not waste time examining his new gift. Instead, he focused on the issue at hand. What awaits you are two yellow eyes. They are stronger than me. They are joined by another witch, Miriam. She was a past foe that harbors great hate for your life's progenitor. Miriam, she desires your power, and together, Chase, Chance, and Miriam, they crave your life. They will be defeated, but at a great cost. You will even the field by striking at the twins' weakness, their caregivers. You must also bolster your protector's strength and insight because Miriam's protector's strength and wisdom is great. Virality is not enough to defeat it. Finally, you must have me at your side to give the impression that you are being influenced. I will have enough strength to cloak myself and provide a minuscule amount of clarity. This will be plenty enough for you to recover and defeat them all. My love, fetch me Charles and Betty before they are cloaked. These boys will learn great pain. Yellow Eye, I wish to find Dolores as well. I want our meeting to be painfully memorable, albeit short-lived with the boys. The Yellow Eye bum whispered into the protector's ear. Emily's protector urgently departed. There was a heat under his wings and a laser precision in his eyes. What will I do with my beloved Amelia? Well, in all of my visions, I see her safe. Leave her with me. I will cloak her. Time is of the essence. It's too late to turn back now. This Miriam, who is she? And exactly how powerful is she? Miriam and the Black Heart are sworn bête noires. She's very powerful but can never overpower a true Black Heart. She wishes to dissect you from your power and embody even a fraction of your power. She has fought and been defeated by a Black Heart in a past life. She knows all too well the feeling of her burning flesh at the hands of a Black Heart for following her foolhardy ways. Her greatest hope of defeating you is that there are two Yellow Eyes. Wait, only one possesses the power, right? Theirs is a very unique and consecrated ability. They were both born to be Yellow Eyes. They were born to two latent, dominant carriers of the yellow eye ability of a seemingly equal power to a black heart. At birth, one was born with immediate powers. Over time, even while slightly weaker, the second yellow eye has grown into his ability also. Their combined prowess in past lives has been the scale by which magic stayed in balance. In past lives, both the yellow eye and black heart have been allies. Both operated on a neutral side. A hate was born many years ago, combined with the recent animus and events. They've divided the bond and erected a wall that has not been eroded. Both boys, now young men, are now powerful yellow eyes. Between them, very little is missed. Their weakness, though, is that I too am a yellow eye, and I'm an old soul who thrives in the middle, and I often find the overlooked details. I can see flecks of weakness in their plan that only an experienced yellow eye can exploit. Enough. My sugar baby is melting. And fourth and finally, your face lights up every time you take a bite or lick of your sugar baby. Look, I can even see it now, Mom. The sugar baby was one of the sweet things that Stanley and Emily shared. I assure you I was listening. I need time to think about the very moving proposal and argument. Look, an old friend from the diner just stopped in, honey. This is, hello, dear Amelia. My name is Imari. It means faithful and loyal. Your eyes are exceptionally beautiful like your mother's. It's my pleasure to faithfully serve you. There was an awkward pause followed by a bashful smile from Amelia. Mom, are all old people so wordy? The three of them all laughed. Would you mind if I finish my sugar baby with you and my dear friend, your mother? It would be my pleasure. I haven't met many of my mom's old friends. Do you know any embarrassing stories I can use against her? They all continued to laugh. As they prepared to travel onward to Barbara's, Emily explained that the cat took off. My cat departs on an adventure, then comes back. To finish up our drive, Imari has agreed to keep us company and to entertain us with his wild stories as we ride the remainder of the way to grandmother's. Amelia was insightful and knew that her mom often told her what she needed to know at first, and that her mom would provide a more in-depth explanation when or if she needed it later. The ride up was filled with laughter. Amelia was very comfortable with Imari. The cooler that housed Barbara's sugar baby was doing just its job. She's really going to enjoy this treat. At some point, Emily needed to make one final pit stop for gas. While at Wawa, the cat showed up. He had plenty to explain to both Emily and Imari. He took the form of a gas attendant and wasted no time in conveying what he knew. I have secured Charles and Betty. Dolores still eludes me. I feel I can find her, but I need more time. Charles and Betty are at Barbara's place, but Barbara's already gone. I suspect the twins have started their plan and that she's at the old house as part of their plan. Leave Charles and Betty where they are. I'll manage them from now on. Do your level best to bring me Dolores. I will keep the boys occupied until I need her. Be ready. Be ready, my love, to show at a moment's notice with the might of 1,000 men and the clarity and decisiveness of thought well beyond your years. I'm counting on you. Mom, I won't let you down. The protector left as quickly as arrived. Imari and Emily entered the vehicle and were again on their way. My dear, Nana Barbara called and surprised me by saying she's out. It seems the surpriser is being surprised by the surprisee, so there will be no traditional surprise. She has purchased a large item and needs both Imari and my help to bring it home. She's left two of her sweet old friends at her house who were supposed to help, but Imari and I are a better choice. Stay with them, and we will return for you straight away. Amelia sensed something was awry, but also knew not to question her mom. Again, Emily would reveal what she must, either when she had to or when it was appropriate to do so.